Welcome back to Sonic Colors.
Part 3. Welcome to... Oh, I already in Diabetes Land.
Oh. So what were you talking about last time, Alex?
Oh, yes. It was from Nick on Aquamagna's review of Sonic Adventure in 2. He mentioned... oh, this music's way too loud. He mentioned a beta version of... Was it Windy Valley in Sonic Adventure 1? Right, Windy Valley. He mentioned a beta of that, and instead of being super, like, straightforward like you play in the, final release, it was very open, but it wasn't open enough to where it was, like, confusing on where to go. I saw he showed a video of it, like, kind of remade through the PC version, and my god, it looks so fun. So, I guess it kind of has that Lost World look to it, in my opinion, in terms of how non-linear it looks. But look it up if you have any time, my peeps.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was about to make a Mario Galaxy joke, but then I remembered, oh yeah, wasn't this game compared to Galaxy when it first came out?
Yeah, only because it was set in space. Or at least the screenshots that were released were set in space.
Those people were dumb. Now, Lost World? Okay, yeah, that's asking to be compared to Mario in general.
Why are people trying to compare everything nowadays? I mean, just play the damn game and have fun.
Because we gotta be super critical about things that don't matter.
Guys, what time are you at?
138, 139, 140.
I'm only a few seconds behind.
Okay.
I was a second or so ahead, but okay.
All right, let me know when you get to 149.
Okay.
There.
Now.
Good. All right, I'm all caught up. Good.
Alright, now, as we were saying...
What were we saying?
I don't know.
Oh, we have to be super critical about things now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, now it's fun to be critical of
anything and everything.
Yeah. Sonic Adventure 2 was good about a couple of years ago, and now it's apparently really bad. And same with SA1. Thank you, Ego Raptor.
Fuck you.
That's just how things age.
Not even that. It's Ego Raptor has the fan base that will follow the bandwagon.
Yep.
If he hates it, then everyone else will hate it.
Yep.
They're all just sheep.
Because it's after he played the game or he hated on it in some video. I forget which one it was.
It was his Zelda. It was his Zelda sequelitis.
Ocarina of Time, I think.
Ocarina of Time versus
Link to the Past.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember when I said earlier that when you're in 3D, all you're basically doing is just running forward?
This is the one rare time you're not.
No, actually, the more, when I said that, the more I think about it, the more I think that's actually kind of true. That's kind of all you do.
In 3D, yeah.
They were scared to do anything.
Sometimes you'll drift, and if for some reason it's mapped to the boost button.
Any legitimate platforming is mostly in 2D.
Yeah.
Also, another minor complaint, why is the drift button the boost button?
What?
Whenever the few instances where you have to drift, why is it the boost button? I mean, it's not a big problem, but still, why?
Well, there's some sections in this game where it's automatically locked in for either the boost or the drift.
Really?
Yep. You don't have to drift all the time. As a matter of fact, there's some sections in this game where you can't drift at all.
Yep.
Oh, that's weird.
The game maps the controls to wherever you are in the stage. So if you need to drift like here, even though I don't, then the controls will be set to that. But if you're allowed to boost, then the game will map the code so that you can boost.
So if you're one of these,
that's pretty smart.
If you're one of these, if you're one of those little tunnel sections there, it would give you the ability to. But if you're in that one area that you're at before, when you started mentioning that it's mostly a straight line, that you can't drift.
No.
By the way,
well, you can't boost.
Like right here. Or, no, never mind. I thought I was gonna.
By the way, the stage is making me extremely hungry right now.
Yeah.
But I thought, Unleashed was like on rails bullcrap, but this game is kind of worse in some regard.
Yep.
Yeah, actually.
In terms of just holding your hand. In the 2D sections, it's fine, but everything else, like 3D, it's piss poor.
Like, so I'm guessing, like, since you're obviously not going for an all-red ring run, you're probably not going to show off the Sonic Simulator stages either.
I was about to ask about that.
No, I don't show off the Sonic Simulator stages.
Basically,
It's a lot of brief stages that are kind of bland.
This is not a puzzle. That's just fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Now watch me sit here and wait. Are they
Call the
lined
waiting
up?
game.
I can go in. Cool.
Exactly.
Or if there's enough space for you to go in, then you're good.
Exactly.
I think people ask why this game was mostly 2D, but the more we talk about it, the more I think they're just more comfortable with doing 2D. Plus, like I said earlier, a lot of the platforming parts of the game are in 2D.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they were still in the whole. Let's make sure the classic fan base is pleased while slightly pleasing the 3D fan base. And then with Generations, they try to do a mix of both, and then
Or maybe they're just trying to maybe they're just trying to fill the quota for, hey, this is a 3D game as well, so we might as well throw in some 3D parts here and there because you gotta go fast.
yeah.
Go fast.
And then Lost World tried doing mostly 3D and a few 2D sections, and then
didn't work out.
technically nothing yet. I don't consider Boom to be part of the Sonic set of games. It's just not-
The main series.
It doesn't count.
Like, the Boom universe is separate from the main universe.
exactly.
I mean, it's what do you call those games? It's technically a licensed game, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
technically.
and it's like everyone is bitching at Sonic Team for not making Boom, but just basically saying Sonic Team is garbage because of Boom. I'm like, they didn't make it.
they didn't make it.
Big Red Button did it.
I know, and Sonic fans are like, "Oh, Sonic Team, you're terrible. How could you let this happen?" And thus they get shit on once again. Sometimes they need to be called out for it, but most of the time
I
they
mean,
don't.
Yeah, it's Sega's fault for the way Boom turned out, but Sonic
Yeah.
Team, they were
So
probably
basically, because of Boom, people are thinking the next Sonic game's going to suck when the next one's being made by Sonic Team,
yeah,
the ones who made these two, Colors and Generations and Lost World. Well,
yeah. When the Sonic
Actually, didn't a separate team make Generations and another one made Colors?
I don't know.
I think I heard about that. Yeah,
Well, because they shed them out like so quickly, it's kind of like, how could they do that?
no. But speaking of, I mean, Generation. I think Generation did begin development after Unleashed was finished.
Are you thinking of Unleashed, where Dimps made the PS2 and Wii ports?
No,
Yeah, never mind.
like after Unleashed on the HD stuff was finished, I think that's when Generations began development.
Maybe
yeah,
they had like
Generations had about a 2 to 2.5 year development cycle.
maybe they had like a smaller team work on Colors, I guess.
Yeah,
But
a separate team.
Speaking of the whole everyone thinking that the 25th one is going to be garbage. I'm not saying it's going to be good or bad. We don't know yet. But the whole thing is like when the 25th logo thing.
What are you doing? You suck. Anyway,
Yeah,
go
I
on.
know I do.
When the 25th logo thing was trending a few days ago, I just wanted to see a lot of posts, and not to my surprise, a lot of them were like, "All right, Sega, how you gonna fuck this one up?" Let's be clear, even if the 25th anniversary is great, one of the best Sonic games ever, the damage has already been done. No one's opinion is gonna change. Sonic is still gonna be the joke he is today.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if it turns out to be good, people will be like, "Well, it's good in this area, but overall, it's still not a very good game."
Overall, the Genesis games are still like better.
Again, that's just the bandwagon. What am I saying?
Bandwagon.
That's just the bandwagon hopping mentality that a lot of the internet has. That for some reason people have adapted this just a specific mentality that being overly critical and being pessimistic about every single little thing about one piece of media that entertains most people makes them smarter.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Like,
know.
I don't know. For a joke every once in a while, yes, but if that's your entire personality, that's gonna get old and you just become a very annoying, pessimistic person.
Ego Raptor?
Yes.
Basically.
I stopped watching him a while ago because not because I was a butthurt fanboy. It just got annoying.
No, it
Yeah.
just got.
I kind of stopped watching him because he stopped making animations.
I mean, he's still making them, but
Yeah,
rarely.
but not as much as he is because of Gam Grumps.
Game Grumps.
Yeah, because of Game Grumps.
Well, I was like watching a thing with Egoraptor in it yesterday. The completionists defended on Skyward Sword.
I don't like that game.
Yeah, I know. I don't. You probably agree with him on things, but he was just pretty much being like his old pessimistic, smart alecky self, and it's like, actually present your points, dude. Stop being an annoying douche.
Yeah, but yeah, Skyward Sword isn't really. It's not a good game.
Can I say something about Sweet Mountain for once?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think this is the blandest looking stage in the game, but this music right here I think is really freaking good.
Yeah.
Sweet Mountain, I'm just not really that big a fan of. Really, the first set of stages, Tropical Resort and this stage, I'm just kind of on. Starlight Carnival is beautiful. Planet Wisp is right.
Aquarium Park is where it's at, bro.
I think Planet Wisp is when this game's like the meat of the game actually starts to come into play.
Yeah.
Because like Starlight Carnival, like that's a lot of people's favorite levels. I think it is like the best looking level. Maybe Planet Wisp is on par with it. I don't know, but I think it also has the blandest level design out of all the stages.
Yeah, and it really shows when the Generations version came around.
In terms of soundtrack, though, Aquarium Park is probably the best.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like Aquarium Park.
That is like ear porn, as they call it.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like it's eargasms everywhere.
And like
when I heard it, I was like, "Oh my! I can't believe it's so amazing."
I still like Planet Wisp a little more, at least the music.
Yeah, I can see that. And then
I like the Planet Wisp.
It's my bias. It's my bias for just liking piano music in general.
What about what's that one called in Lost World? The tropical something.
I forgot the name of it.
I know which level you're talking about though. Is it the one where you're like going through the underwater tubes on the rails?
Yeah,
it's called it's called Tropical Coast Act.
Yeah,
3.
Tropical Coast. That's the name.
When I heard that, I was like, "Oh my god, this is like Aquarium Park, but slightly better, not by much or equal."
It's Aquarium Park-esque.
Yeah, and I love it. Oh,
the track is called like Sea Bottom Siege.
Yeah, Sea Bottom Siege, I think.
I like how unimpressed he is.
I'm pretty unimpressed too.
Yeah.
With both the script and the boss.
Yes.
The more I read the script, the more I watch this, the more I'm like,
Seriously, when Sonic starts to talk to the robots, it's when the script really starts to get irritating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Baldy McNo.
Oh no! Is it what's his name from Codename Kids Next Door?
Captain
Sticky Beard.
Sticky Beard. Captain Sticky Beard.
A roboticized Sticky Beard.
Yeah.
Yep.
I missed that show.
I heard they were supposed to do a spiritual successor show, but it.
Oh yeah, Kids Next Door, like Space Galactic Kids Next Door. That's the one.
I don't know if that's still a thing or not. Because that was
By
just
the way,
like
you're gonna see me try to get the drill wisp and it like I think it's the second phase is when I start to have a lot of trouble doing that.
Oh.
Because the only way you can get the drill wisp is by destroying those balls or those cannonballs.
The balls, huh?
Yeah.
Walls.
Or as Kadeku says, booze.
But if you have the drill wisp, this boss fight is pathetic.
Even without it, it's still pathetic. In fact, all the boss encounters are pathetic. The only mildly interesting ones are the ones you find. I'm trying to think if bosses are exclusive to a stage or not.
Well, I mean, like, not necessarily. Like the tropical resort boss is the same thing as the Planet Wisp boss, except the Planet Wisp boss is a little bit harder.
I know, I'm saying that because technically we didn't have to come to Sweet Mountain first. We could have gone to Starlight Carnival.
Thing is, we'll see it a little bit later, but at least the Aquarium Park boss at least did something different-ish.
What did that boss do anyway?
Yeah.
underwater.
You're underwater now.
What did you fight underwater again?
Yeah, you're fighting
Yeah, yeah.
underwater, and the boss can go anywhere.
Well, what is the boss? I forget.
The same
It's
thing
the
as
same
this,
thing as
Yeah.
this.
except
Another pirate.
except you're underwater, and the boss can go anywhere and not just stay in one place.
Yeah, it's really encouraged that you use the yellow wisp there, unless you just want to chase him by infinite jump, which is really slow.
Fun.
Especially if you just use the drill.
And here comes the most cringeworthy line I've ever heard in a video game ever. Okay, this is the second most. The other one is still coming.
Well, at least it's better than time to rock and roll.
From Shadow the Hedgehog?
Time to rock and roll. I'd prefer that, honestly.
Time to rock and roll! Stop.
If it were someone else saying that line, it would have been better. It's just Jason's delivery ruined that line.
He wasn't very good at voicing Sonic at that point.
Yeah.
He was terrible in that. He was terrible in Riders. Both Riders games, I think.
So Yacker was on weed or LSD there, or crack, I don't know, drugs. Oh, here we go.
Now he's back to normal.
Here we go.
Yep.
Ugh.
No.
Baldy Mick knows hair.
It also doesn't help that Sonic's animation there was a little bit like it seemed robotic, just the way he
Yeah.
moved.
I feel like the animations in Colors and Generations, and even Lost World, are a bit over the top.
I don't think they're necessarily over the top. It's just sometimes they can look a little stilted, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I mean, because I'm used to the old terrible animations of the Sonic games, so when I see this, I'm like, whoa, it's updated and new. I don't like that. Yes, I sound like a Sonic fanboy. Anyway, next part.
Next point.